You can't have the Indo-Pacific without India. Our leaders are good friends, and our countries are great friends. 4 Ps: peace, prosperity, the planet, and people. I think Indians and Americans, India and the United States, see eye to eye. One of the funders of that attack that happened in Mumbai is now, by an American court, said that he can be extradited to the United States.
PM Modi will be making, very shortly will be making a state visit to US. What is your expectation? And we have seen some camaraderie between the two leaders.
Yes.
Like asking for autograph. And does it help?
Our leaders are good friends, and our countries are great friends. This is an opportunity to elevate their relationship and all of our relationship to the next level. I think it's going to be a fabulous visit. I know that these are gentlemen who enjoy each other's company, but more importantly, it will express the warmth between our peoples and the ambitions we have to take this relationship, this consequential, important relationship, to the next level.
So we are working on, India and US are working on several forums like Quad.
Yes.
And what do you see, how do you see India's role in the Indo-Pacific, especially vis-a-vis China?
You can't have the Indo-Pacific without India. And we see India not only as a great partner, but a close friend who's aligned with us on wanting to have a more safe world, more peace, a more prosperous economy for everyone, protect our planet, and also to be able to link our people. So these 4 Ps: peace, prosperity, the planet, and people. I think Indians and Americans, India and the United States, see eye to eye. And I think this visit will also cement that further.
So we are working on, India and US again are working on the joint production of several items.
Yes.
Now also including the defense. How do you see this graduating?
I think we trust one another, and our defense partnership really displays that. Whether it's that India has more exercises on the military side with the United States than any other country in the world, or whether it's the joint production of military defense, bottom line, we care about India's security. We want India to be safe, and we want to work with India to make the Indo-Pacific safe. So this is where we're aligned.
Coming to security, sir, both India and US have faced terrorist attacks,
Yes.
like 26/11, 9/11, but culprits are still out in open.
Yes.
In Pakistan, within Pakistan. So how do you look at it?
Yeah.
And how are we expecting to cooperate in this?
Well, 9/11, 26/11, we've all lived through trauma and tragedy. I was down in Mumbai at the Taj Hotel commemorating the victims that we lost, including Americans, in those horrible attacks. We know that we stand together, and recent demonstration of this was one of the funders of that attack that happened in Mumbai is now, by an American court, said that he can be extradited to the United States. There's a couple more steps of appeals, but it's that sort of collaboration and cooperation where our people are working together to bring terrorists to justice, and we won't stop.
Can we expect early extradition?
So the system allows for an appeal, but the court did give the mandate that this extradition should occur, and that's my expectation and dear hope.
Sir, the U.S. religious body, Religious Freedom Panel, has termed, once again for the 4th time termed India as a country of concern. What is your take? How do you look at the government?
So this was an independent commission, part of the government that's not the State Department, but it did not actually call India a country of particular concern. It did highlight incidents, as we could highlight in countries such as our own, where there's intolerance and where we need to stand together to make sure that people of every religious background feel that they belong and feel that their rights are respected. So we will always stand up for those values, but more importantly, engage with our Indian counterparts from a place of humility about where we can make sure that people of all religions feel that they are safe.
So record number of students are going to study,
Yes.
for study in US, and a lot of professionals. Are you doing something in the visa streamlining?
Yes. I'm so excited. We're so excited to welcome Indian students to America. In fact, India was the #1 source of students from abroad to the United States last year. The most visas were issued for Indian students of any country last year. And we're looking to continue to see that grow. We see that this helps our economy, it helps India's economy, and we've prioritized this summer making sure that the interviews that students who have been accepted by an American program, they can get those interviews to help process visas and maybe even break the record from last year, this year.
And what about the professionals?
And the professional ones as well. We've seen, I think our worst wait was at 1,000 days. Now it's down to less than 230 days. But we want to see that come down even further. We need Indian professionals. We want Indian students. And there's no stronger part of the bridge between the United States and India than these student visas.
My concluding question, sir. As an ambassador, you have just joined here. what are your key objectives and goals and priorities? It's a regular cliche question.
Absolutely.
And we have already seen you meeting Shah Rukh and Ambani, so it's a
Right.
good start. How do you look at it?
I feel like I'm home here in India. This has always been a place that captured my heart. And while I've seen India change so much, its grown, its development, its infrastructure, what hasn't changed is the welcoming Indian people. And for me, my priorities are to help India wherever India needs help, whether that's in the urbanization, cities, whether it's in climate change and making sure that we can deal with that crisis, or whether it's bringing our cultures together. Sports, movies, I come from Hollywood, we've got Bollywood and Tollywood here. So my priorities are for more Americans to know India and Indians, and to make sure that India continues to grow this bridge between our nations.
So tell us something about your experience.
You can do one more. One more. One last.
Something about your experiences. You met the top industrialists and Shah Rukh Khan. How was it?
It's great, meeting folks that are India and are India's kind of calling cards of the world has been beautiful, but so too has been sitting through a cricket match, going to a hole in the wall in Ahmedabad, a new restaurant that you find run by a single mother, her daughter, and then their husband there. This is, to me, the India and the Indian dream that very much feels like the American dream too.